Pretty nice and cozy in here already. With the bed on here. This bed is comfortable. Very comfortable. It's even comfortable to sit on. Anyways, guys, my name is Sean James, and you're watching Bush Off Grid. I'm up here in the Huron-Manistee National Forest in my mini cabin on wheels, and I plan on doing 2 overnights here. Yeah, she goes. That's enough to clean out your colon. Yeah. It's a little too windy today to have a fire, really, so I'm going to try and keep it small for tonight. Hopefully tomorrow the wind dies down so I can have a better campfire. Tonight is really not the night to have a campfire burning all night. Apparently the wind's supposed to pick up throughout the night. Could get some late night showers. But yeah, I don't want to start a forest fire. Everything is dry in this area. We got a little bit of drizzle today, not much, but this is a very beautiful area and I don't want to burn it up. So I want to be safe and responsible today. Beginning of fall here in Michigan. A little chilly out tonight. I believe it's like 48 degrees. Temperature's supposed to drop down to like 40, maybe high 30s tonight. Oh, that radiating heat feels amazing. I love it. Peaceful and quiet out here. All you hear is the wind blowing, the crackling of a campfire. Very chill and relaxing. This right here will set your mind right. Oh, the smell of hardwood burning in a campfire smells amazing. Starting to drizzle a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't come down too hard. I want to at least enjoy this little campfire for about 30 minutes to an hour. I love campfires. This is where it's at right here. In the middle of the national forest. Peace and quiet. When I lay down later on in the mini cabin on wheels, it's kind of nice because, I mean, I'm going to strip out everything else I'm in, but I'll probably wear this sweater because it's nice and comfortable and it keeps me warm. And like I said, tonight's supposed to be down to the high 30s, low 40s. I mean, I got a I got a heater and a mini cabin on wheels, but I don't feel like kicking it on tonight. So I got a cold weather sleeping bag in there with some wool blankets, insulated military mat to sleep on. I should be comfortable for tonight, but you know, with the hardwood burning in this campfire, it smells so good. The smell of that hardwood burning is going to embed itself into my sweater, and when I'm sleeping tonight, I'm going to be able to smell the campfire. Everybody loves the campfire smell. That's one of those smells that never gets old. My sweater's already starting to smell like it. Woo! Alright. Rain's coming down a little harder. Fire's slowly going out. It's cold out tonight. Rain's coming down. I'm gonna head into the cabin and make some food and relax for the rest of the night. I got neighbors.
It rain's coming down good out there right now.
Alright guys, so I'm not really hungry tonight, but I would like a little snack before I go to sleep tonight. So I got me some Yoder's red raspberry jam. That's the good stuff right there. So I'm gonna set me up my little butane / propane stove. And I got me a little toaster that sits right on top of this. And it's gonna toast my bread. This right here is my little toaster. This thing is pretty cool. It just folds right open like that. You can put the bread on top here, or you can put the slice of bread inside it, and it sits just like this on your little stove, and it toasts your bread. I seen this, it was like, I think it was like $8 at an outdoor store. So I was like, you know what? Can't beat that. I'm gonna pick it up. I can already smell the bread starting to toast. Just gotta move the toast around every now and again just to make sure that it toasts even throughout the bread. Oh yeah. Homemade red raspberry jam. This stuff is so good. You gotta put a lot on your toast. I know I'm weird. Most people would have toast for breakfast. I have toast for a late night snack. It's gonna be a moment of truth. While I'm snacking on this piece, I've got me another piece cooking on the toaster. That homemade red raspberry jam is so good. Oh my goodness, I could eat this stuff all night long. Definitely hits the spot. I've been craving that stuff for a while. And I just found it at a local country store. It's almost like grandma's homemade jam. It's so good. And that stuff's hard to find. At least for me it is. I like this little toaster. Definitely worth the $8 I spent on it. Nice little budget buy. I got me an essential survival skills little handbook to read tonight. My little personal fan I'm gonna have blowing on me tonight because this thing is this little mini cabin on wheels that's insulated, and it does get a little warm in here. Even with just me in here breathing, it gets very, very warm, and the heat stays in here. So, I mean, I'm not complaining. It's good for winter camping, but it's a little warm in here right now. Might have to kick it on later on when I'm going to sleep. Then I've got me my little Sony portable radio. I'll kick on some country tunes, have it turned down low, right here, where I can barely hear it. Fan going on low. I love my country tunes late at night, especially when I'm out here camping. Very peaceful. Oh my goodness, this is nice and cozy, man. I've got no complaints whatsoever. I can't believe I managed to actually build this mini cabin on wheels. This is the first little structure I've ever built. Actually, first structure period I've ever built. I've never built anything, any structure type of anything. So the fact that I managed to pull this off, no leaks, nothing's falling apart. It's nice and cozy in here, nice and warm, and it's cold outside. I've got no complaints. It's big enough for just me. I love it already. I'm planning on doing some winter camping with it. I will admit I am a little camera shy. As I get used to YouTube, I'm sure that'll fade away. But, you know, this is my first video, so I'm going to see where it goes. I've always wanted to, you know, make YouTube videos, living off-grid, doing bushcraft stuff. It's what I love to do. It's super relaxing. It clears my mind. And honestly, you know, I grew up doing this stuff, so it's really all I know now. But I'm gonna lay here, enjoy the coziness of this bed, close my eyes and fall asleep. Good morning, everyone. Man, I slept terrible last night. Felt like I was up every hour, tossing and turning. At one point throughout the night, I rolled on my left side against this wall. I fell asleep, and I woke up like 2 hours later, and this arm was so numb to the point I couldn't feel it. Like, it scared the hell out of me in the middle of the night. It was like 2:30 in the morning. I woke up. This arm was so numb I could not feel it. I woke up and I went to turn, and this arm, like, it just felt like a weight hit me in the thigh right here when I sat up. And it felt so weird because I could only feel this arm, and I could only feel up to about right here on my shoulder. So from this point here all the way down to my fingertips was completely numb. I did not feel it at all. It was the weirdest feeling I've ever had in my entire life. Not gonna lie, I almost burned rubber out of here. But then I started moving it around. I held on to it. Then I started moving it around a little bit, and it started getting its feeling back. So, man, that was weird. That was strange. I have a habit of sleeping against walls. I don't know why, but it helps knock me out faster. But yeah, like I said, I laid against that wall. I was sleeping on this arm, didn't realize it. I was out, woke up 2 hours later. Arm completely numb to the point I could not feel it. It was just limp. I couldn't even pick it up, couldn't do nothing, couldn't move my fingers, nothing. Crazy feeling, but now, it's good to go now. I kicked the heater on this morning for 15 minutes. Now it's nice and toasty in here. Cold outside. The windows are fogging up on the mini cabin, so that's how you know it's cold outside. Alright, so now it's time to cook up breakfast. It ain't much. I just got one of these freeze-dried breakfast skillets. It's got the eggs, the sausage, potatoes, and peppers in it. I thought it looked pretty good. Can you guys see that? So, I picked this up at one of my favorite outdoor stores. This stuff is really, really good for those of you who have never had it before. If you see this in any outdoors stores, pick it up. Just requires a little bit of water. But, it's about $13 a pouch. And then to top that off, got my Pathfinder. Little water can. And then I got me these chocolate chip Big Chewies. So I'm gonna eat a couple of these this morning. I'm gonna eat me a pouch of breakfast skillet and enjoy some cold water. I pulled out the bread. I'm also gonna cook up a pieces of toast and have some more of this red raspberry jam. This stuff is so good. Can't get enough of it. Oh my goodness, you can already smell it. Oh, it smells just like a breakfast skillet. Oh my goodness. I honestly cannot wait to dig into this. Looks so good. Oh yeah, that's legit. I wouldn't necessarily call this a perfect breakfast, but it sure is pretty close. I'm just missing some bacon. Nice and warm. My mini cabin on wheels out here in the cold national forest. Eating a nice warm breakfast. Enjoying the peace and quiet. The wind's blowing through the trees. Doesn't get better than this. Whew. The morning stretches feel good. Well, I don't see anything out of the ordinary out here. Looks like a beautiful morning in the forest to me. Ready to start this day. Across the street, maybe 30 minutes ago, took a hike over there. beautiful forest area. Recorded a couple little shots over there. Seen a bear off in the distance. I couldn't get him on camera. A lot of deer tracks in the area. Now I'm just gonna sit here at camp. Mix me up some lemonade. I don't read the instructions on how much to mix in here. I mix whatever I like in here because I like my lemonade nice and sweet. Lemonade hits the spot every time. So good. Alright guys, I got me all kinds of wintergreen leaves right here. I'm gonna make me some wintergreen tea. Had to get me, this is the only berry I could find out there, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna pick that little guy too. I'm just gonna go ahead, drop the berry in there. The berry isn't necessary for wintergreen tea, but I like to just throw it in there for shits and giggles. But sometimes, you know, rough up the leaves a little bit, put some cracks in them. This will help cook that wintergreen flavoring right into the tea. Go ahead, let that boil for a few minutes. I've had wintergreen tea a couple times before. When you're actually making it, like, you can smell the wintergreen coming out of a little tea kettle. You can smell the wintergreen. It smells amazing. Like, I can start smelling it right now. My mini cabin on wheels, nice and warm in here, and now I've got the smell of wintergreen tea boiling up in my little tea kettle. Good source of vitamin C too. The lens is fogging up. Hopefully you guys can see it. Tea's done. It's gonna be a moment of truth. Yeah, you can smell the wintergreen. Yeah, she's nice and hot. I'm just gonna sit back now and enjoy me some vitamin C wintergreen tea. Still really warm. Shouldn't say warm, it's hot. I'm gonna have to sip it nice and slow. It's got that slight, that very slight, I mean you can almost barely taste it. That sweet flavoring to it. And you can definitely taste the mint, the wintergreen mint. You can definitely taste the wintergreen flavoring in it. Not bad. I like it. This is my second or third time trying it. I haven't had it in years though. But I found me some nice dark green leaves. And I was like, oh, I gotta pick those. Not bad. Super cozy out here. Still a little chilly outside. But the mini cabin on wheels, like I said before, it's insulated. And it's keeping that heat in here. Nice and warm in here. It's super relaxing. Out here in the middle of the forest. Sipping on some wintergreen tea. Enjoying the peace and quiet. And just listening to the wind blow. Getting away from society. Getting a little hungry now, so I'm going to go ahead, fire up the mini stove, boil me some water in my kettle. I'm going to go ahead and cook me up some ramen noodle soup. I get the hot and spicy picante chicken flavor. This stuff right here is so good. For those of you who have never tried that flavor, it is the best. This is better than chicken. This is better than shrimp. This right here, best pack of soup you'll ever have, I think. Washed down with some lemonade. And I've got some Old Bay hot sauce to throw on the noodles. See how that tastes. Spice it up a little bit. I've never had Old Bay hot sauce, but I've heard it's good. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. Oh yeah. Spicy picante chicken, ramen noodles, they are the best. Throw in a little bit of hot sauce. A little bit of Old Bay hot sauce. Oh, you really gotta shake this to get it out. There we go. Oh yeah, this is good. That Old Bay hot sauce is amazing. It's one of my favorite hot sauces now. First time ever trying it. Actually smells and tastes like Old Bay too. I love Old Bay seasoning on my fish. And on my seafood boils. It's amazing. jalapeno cheese dip. Made here in Michigan. So good. Pin conning cheese. Got me a bag of pretzel crisps. Everything. Tastes just like that. Everything bagel seasoning. It's so good. And then, like I just said, jalapeno cheese dip. Getting washed down with some lemonade. Perfect little campfire snack. I was gonna do s'mores, but I decided to switch it up a little bit tonight. Good morning, everyone. I slept a lot better last night. I did not wake up with a numb arm. I got some good Z's in last night, and it all started right next to the campfire. I was knocked out by the campfire for a while. I woke up at, I think it was like 1:30 a.m. and the only reason why I woke up was because I got a little chilled. Because the fire, I burnt all the firewood last night. The fire started dying down, and there was a cold breeze blowing through. And, with the fire dying down, the heat started dying down, and the cold wind started picking up. So that's what woke me up. It was like 1:30 a.m. There was deer shuffling through the woods behind me. So I decided to come into the mini cabin on wheels and get some more Z's in. And as soon as I laid down, it was so warm in here. And this canvas sleeping bag was nice and warm. It knocked me right out. So, but this morning, I plan on making some coffee. I've got me some French vanilla coffee creamer. And this is Peak Fuel Mountain Berry Cobbler. This comes with pound cake, granola with heavy cream, strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Doesn't that look so good? I had to pick this one up. This one sounded so good. And who doesn't want a good oatmeal in the morning? Especially with pound cake in it. I don't know about y'all, but pound cake's pretty good. About to dig in. Oh yeah. That stuff is good. For only $13, not a bad buy. You can taste that pound cake. It's so good. It's always good to have a nice, tasty, sweet breakfast in the morning. But you can never go wrong with egg, sausage, and bacon. That skillet I had yesterday morning was pretty good. But I do have to be honest. This beats it by just a little bit. Alright guys, it's that time of day now. I did 2 days, Friday, Saturday, 2 overnighters in a national forest here in my mini cabin on wheels, and it's time to get out of here. Time to go home, edit this video, post it, and hopefully see how it does for my first video. So if you guys stayed with me this entire time watching, I hope you enjoyed the video. My name is Sean James and you're watching Bush Off Grid.